These are incredibly unusual times that we're living in, and for many of us, we've had to rethink how we do what we do to earn a living, stay in touch, grow our businesses, and under very different circumstances, continue to connect with colleagues, friends, and family. Communicating online is becoming essential and common. Increasingly, people are staying at home, working remotely, and connecting with their teams online. What we're also seeing is an increase in the need for interactive online webinars, meetings, and broadcast events. In response to what I'm hearing, I've created this video to help you get started quickly and find a simple online video solution to keep you communicating. I'm Stu Harris from Strategist, and this short video is designed to help you embrace technology and communicate more effectively. There are excellent videos on YouTube with in-depth comparisons between various platforms. I'll link to some of these in the comments below. But for many people, it's just the basics that you're looking for, something to get you started in the right direction. How do I facilitate online meetings? What are the best tools available to create a collaborative online discussion with options to share documents, your screen, etc.? These are many of the questions that people are asking right now. And so I've accelerated the release of this video because of the number of people asking me these kinds of questions. To start, let's simplify the jargon by dividing the questions into two basic categories. I'll provide a link in the description below so you can jump ahead to the section of this video that will provide you with the most help. There's a lot of jargon out there and it may seem overwhelming. My advice, given the years of experience I've had working with online media platforms, is to keep things simple. Ask the question, what do I need to get done? Do you want to have a one-to-one meeting with someone? Or do you want to have a one-to-many meeting? Let me ask that again. Do you want to have a one-to-one meeting with someone, or do you want to have a one-to-many meeting, a meeting with lots of people? If you want to have a one-to-one meeting with someone, well, the good news is that you've probably already got the right service or product in your pocket right now, in your phone. You don't need to necessarily overcomplicate things. However, for some, you're wanting to talk with teams. You need to be able to do more, and there are free and paid for simple solutions available to get the job done. I've been advising teams for years, and let me encourage you with the same advice. Practice being present above all other forms of communication. Now, being physically present isn't possible right now, but body language is important, and psychologists will tell you this. Your body language or non-verbal language counts a lot towards a conversation, and this is why I'm a big supporter of online video chat as a substitute for in-person conversations when it's not possible to be in the same proximity to the person that you want to speak to. If you've got a difficult problem to work out, then a face-to-face conversation will make a difference to what you and the other person hear. At this time, when we're being encouraged to practice good social distancing to prevent the spread of the coronavirus, we should get familiar with video chat. This first category is about basic video conferencing or video chat solutions. If the answer to the question, what do I need to get done, is simply to have a conversation with one or possibly two people, then a simple video chat service is going to be the answer for you. So keeping it simple, the best solution may be the app built into your phone. So for iPhone owners, well, it's FaceTime. And for phones that use the Android operating system, like Samsung, Google Pixel, Motorola, Oppo, or to put it another way, if it's not an iPhone, it's more likely to be an Android phone. Then use the video software, the video chat software built into the phone, or you could download and use Google Duo, Facebook Messenger, and there are others too. This is the least complex part of this video to get, as most of us have smartphones, and it's easy when it comes to having a one-to-one conversation. But what about one-to-many? On your iPhone, if you want to add a caller to join the conversation, just click the plus button. In fact, you can have up to 32 callers join a FaceTime group chat. On Android, FaceTime is not available. However, with Google Duo, you can have a conversation with up to 8 people. Not only that, if you want to include friends on the chat who may not have an iPhone, no worries. Google Duo is available for iOS, computers, tablets, and even Google Nest for our smart home people. So Google Duo could be a good solution for businesses who have teams with different types of phones. Other excellent alternatives to these are Facebook Messenger, Skype, and WhatsApp. In some countries where phone plans include excellent data plans, but poor domestic and overseas phone plans, WhatsApp has become the default platform for all conversations, chat, talk, and even video chat. Secondly, it's free and cross-platform. The next solution I want to discuss in the video chat or conferencing category are those solutions that are really designed from the get-go for a leader-led discussion, seminar style, and content sharing platform. So if the answer to the question I asked is you want to have a meeting with one-to-many, then this section is important to you. I think this is relevant for businesses, but also families and community groups like church small groups who are not able to meet in person. There are many solutions out there. Some of the players have been around a long time, others not so long, but there are many to choose from. And the following are my 5 top recommended platforms to choose from and why. If you're looking for a one-to-many solution where the focus is on a lecture style or on-demand monologue, then the social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc., they all offer a live style of sharing that will enable you to build an audience with little to no setup for a basic stream. You can literally just hit a button and away you go. Now that's a whole other YouTube video in itself. I want to stay focused on the one-to-many meeting where discussion can happen like you are sitting around the same table. Here are my 5 recommendations, and at the end of the video, I will share which of these 5 that I'd recommend overall. Number 1, Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts is free for anyone and is a basic product with some limitations. It is useful for video calls for up to 25 people. Google Hangouts is Google's longest running messaging and video chat service, and it's available free with a Gmail or googlemail.com email address. Hangouts are limited to up to 25 participants, and you can share your screen, use it on a phone, tablet or computer, and it can be found in the Gmail sidebar and at hangouts.google.com. Number 2, Google Hangouts Meet. Google Hangouts Meet is Google's paid video conferencing software, and it's provided as part of G Suite. It's similar to the video chat service provided in the consumer Hangouts product, but supports far more participants. Google Hangouts Meet can be found at meet.google.com. If you already have a Google G Suite account, setting up a meeting is easy, either directly from hangouts.google.com or from your Google Calendar. There's even an option when setting up a meeting to make a Google Hangouts Meet. Then you can email the meeting link to your participants or invite them directly from the calendar too. It's easy. And in my experience, recipients find clicking the link super simple. There's no need for any software configuration and the download of special apps. And most of the time, everything just works. The webcam, microphone, and speakers. Good news. If you have more than 25 participants, then you'll need Google Hangouts Meet, and therefore a G Suite paid account. But pricing starts at just $8.40 per month. However, if you want to record meetings too, then you'll need an enterprise account, which is $34 Australian dollars a month. Number 3, Skype. Skype is one of the originals in this space and was developed back in 2003. This is how, back in the day, I used to communicate with all my work colleagues and friends and family overseas. That is, until more reliable alternatives came on the scene. The video quality was not as good as some of the newer solutions that were starting to come out from Apple and others. And then Skype got bought by Microsoft. Well, enough of the history lesson. Skype has come a long way to keep up with the competition. But speaking personally, I'd moved on to some of the other solutions. Well, nonetheless, Skype is a great solution, and the free version allows up to 50 people at once and is already familiar to so many, so you won't struggle getting people on board. Screen sharing and text messaging during calls are also supported. Furthermore, there are many other paid-for features available which could be enough for another video. If you're already a Microsoft Office 360 customer, here's some good news. You've already got it because Skype is included in Office 360. Number 4, Zoom. Zoom has quickly become the preferred solution for many corporate users. It's a free service and a paid-for service. The number of participants in the free service is limited to 100, so perhaps better than Google Hangouts and Google Hangouts Meet, but the duration of a meeting is limited to just 40 minutes with the free version. So if the duration is important to you and it's an issue, I'd recommend looking at Google Hangouts or Google Hangouts Meet instead. A paid account with Zoom starts at just $21 a month and will give you the longer duration that you might be looking for, as well as the facility to record a meeting. The quality is excellent with Zoom. Scheduling recurring meetings is really straightforward, and there are paid options for more sophisticated features that larger corporates will find useful for keeping remote offices communicating well between each other. The only negative point I'd say about Zoom is the setup. I've lost count the number of times I've been on a call and people have struggled to get their microphone, their webcam, or even their speakers to work. That said, once you get past that and you get to know how to configure or unmute the call, I believe it's great. Number 5, GoTo Meeting. GoTo Meeting has been around a long time too, and it has an excellent reputation. It's another commercially paid for product that will suit corporate customers. The quality is good and features are comparable with Zoom. Pricing starts at $18 Australian a month, and there's no ongoing free option, unlike Zoom. So apart from the price, the toss-up will be between details like toll-free telephone connectivity and other features. But the features that I've mentioned are otherwise very comparable. So which of these would I rank as the best solution? Honestly, it depends. In a professional capacity, I'd choose a paid Zoom account. It's mostly because of the wide acceptance in the corporate space and the longer duration of calls and the quality. However, for a small startup business or groups of friends meeting up, Google Hangouts or Google Hangouts Meet will be completely sufficient. Many of you will already have Microsoft Office 360 accounts, and so for you, you might think, well, Skype surely is the best option. Well, in part that could be true, but not for the rest of us who don't have Microsoft Office 360 or Skype. If you want to keep things simple and avoid having an awkward first meeting where you're trying to get everyone configured correctly and avoid having to ask them to download any special software, then I think Google is going to have the best solution for you. I think for many, Google Hangouts, which is free with a Gmail or a Google Mail email address, this will be the right solution for you. You can start here and perhaps later consider moving to Zoom or GoTo Meeting if you find it's not working for you. I've linked to all 5 of these solutions in the descriptions below. Thanks for listening. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and share it with all your friends and colleagues. You might also want to consider subscribing to my channel and checking out my other videos. Stay safe and bring someone joy today by giving them a video call.